Maybe if you could talk a little bit about any challenges you face and you guys do the same.
Sure.
Most, if not all of the people in this room have faced a lot of challenges. 4 members of the disabled community and their caregivers are here at the White House because they're being awarded scholarships. They are also meeting with Maria Town, who is President Obama's disability liaison.
We know that anybody can develop a disability at any point in their life, right? And in my opinion, therefore, everybody should be an advocate for accessibility. Nobody should think that it doesn't apply to them, and so I'm going to bring everybody in the room. It doesn't matter if they've never done anything on this before. If I think there's a kernel of hope that they could become a big advocate, I'll bring them in.
This event was organized by Ola Ojewumi. She has survived 2 organ transplants as a youngster and, more recently, cancer. She can walk a little, but really needs a wheelchair to get around.
When I was 11 years old, I woke up in a bed at Children's Hospital Pittsburgh, and I received word that I received a heart and kidney transplant. So that was the gateway to my long life as a person with a disability. And one of the biggest challenges I faced was school and getting people to see me not as just a sick kid, but as a smart student. And to get to understand that you have to accommodate students with disabilities and give them the same opportunities and chances as able-bodied people.
So Ola founded Project Ascend, which grants college scholarships and funds community programs. She did that at college while working for America's Promise Alliance, which tries to make education better for everyone. Ola says she's the product of a broken education system.
I've lived through America's war on education, and I don't want to see more young people slip through the cracks when they can be given the tools to have a future, to rise above their circumstance. And if we just invest in youth and invest in education reform, we can change the world for all of these kids, and America's Promise does that.
Today's meeting also honored and surprised Maria Town with an award.
Maria, you have done tremendous work in your work at the Department of Labor.
Thank you.
And your work as a disability liaison in the Office of Public Engagement, and I have looked up to you for years. Maria is an icon in the disability rights movement. She's worked at the Department of Labor, and she's a key change maker. And seeing a young woman with a disability walk in the White House and sit down with President Obama and tell the stories of girls like me and young people like me, it's powerful. She inspires me to be better.
Besides forming Project Ascend, Ola also founded the Sacred Heart Children's Transplant Foundation to help raise awareness and increase donor registration. One of her biggest fans is her brother James.
It's my kid sister, you know. I just admire her resolve, her strength, her determination. I really admire the fact that she, you know, has decided to make an impact, and she doesn't let her condition stop her from trying to achieve or help people.
James nominated her for an award, a cruise ship vacation thanks to the farmers of Cabot.
As a person with a disability, it's really hard to travel internationally, and everything was accessible to me. Like when I was younger, I can't really walk a lot. So the idea of traveling is a big barrier for people like me. And so I had so much fun, and I can't thank Cabot enough. I had my best friend beside me the entire time. And it was great to meet a bunch of other volunteers and a bunch of people who care about something more than just themselves. And we ate good cheese. I loved it.
That was a rare break. Besides running her 2 nonprofits, Ola has interned at the White House and writes articles for the Huffington Post and CNN. Her day job is with the federal government. Ola is determined to make things better.
Don't think just because someone has an illness, they can't achieve what they want. Empower them, give them the motivation, and allow them to see themselves as you would see yourself.